Hello there YouTube, I am Wheelchair21 and on today's rolling review, we are finally getting to the Ultraman Geed DX Ultra Capsule Ultraman Belial Atrocious set. Now this set came out, I want to say November into December. It arrived at my place late December due to the holiday rush, and since January and February, I haven't really been in the mood to do an electronic review outside of the actual orb ring. That was one of the only exceptions due to the fact that it's an item I really wanted. So we're going to get into this, and the box art follows suit with all the previous releases in the Ultra Capsule series. However, this time it is a set that is heavily reliant on four Ultra, I shouldn't say Ultra, but Kaiju-oriented capsules. You have your Gubila, you have your Zegan, you have your Alien Emperor, and then you have your Dark Lugiel, which these two become our Belial Atrocious. And then on the back, we have, basic light sounds and explaining how you can use it with the actual Ultra Fusion Fight or Ultra Fight Victory or whatever card-ass game. Now we have the capsules out of the packaging, and as one can obviously realize, since they are Kaiju-oriented capsules, they use the basic dark charcoal or black casings. And to start off, let's go with Gubila, who is an oceanic kaiju from the original Ultraman series. It is a mix between like a narwhal and a mole, and it's honestly one of the more realistic mutations while also being very interesting on its own right. I gotta say, it works real well as this kaiju capsule, even though I can't get it to fully be zoomed in on the video here, but honestly, it's really good. I like it, and I really do enjoy it. Zegan, honestly, this is one of those exclusive kaijus where I wish we had more time with it. We only had it in a couple of episodes. However, it was pretty pivotal to the show. I like the fact that it's kind of a dragon meets a shark meets a dinosaur. It really gives you like a Garchomp vibe for Pokemon fans. And I like the fact that it was created by the Alien Shadows. Then we have Alien Emperor, who honestly, he's one of these big bads that actually has been in the Ultra franchise since practically its early days around Ace to Taro. However, he was never actually seen on screen. He was mentioned about, talked about, referenced, seen in flashbacks that were depicted through illustrations. However, he was never visually actually on screen until Ultraman Mebius. And he's practically kind of like, think of an evil Ultraman, as you can see in this artwork. He's like an evil black Ultraman, but he's actually not from the basic planet and race. He's just kind of, one of those offshoots that are similar to them. Then we have freaking Dark Lugiel, who, now in lore, there are quite a few speculations and fan theories that he's like the Piccolo to Kami syndrome, where he's actually the dark half of Ginga that he expelled from him, and so on and so forth. I think that's actually the more accepted theory, as well as I think it's actually canon. I could be wrong, since it's been a while since I watched the first or the entirety of Ginga in general, so even if I am wrong, you can always just check it out on Crunchyroll to fact check, or just go to one of the Ultra Wikias, since there's like 2 of those. But nevertheless, so for its lights and sounds that we'll get to in just a minute, you only have one combination here that's present with these two, and the other two here, these kaiju ones, are just solos. So we only have 4 individual capsules to look at and 1 fusion. And now it's evaluation time, and for my final evaluation, the Ultraman Geed Deluxe Ultra Capsule Ultraman Belial Atrocious Set is one of these things where, now that it's been 3 months since the show has aired, it's kind of hard to find it possibly stocked in stores. And if people still need it, they probably should be checking high and low for whoever has it right now. If you can still score it for around retail, it is a good deal. If you have to go out and get most of these capsules individually through the Gashapon line, you might want to try CS Toys. That's my best recommendation thus far. Now, I don't think people straight on really need to get this set unless they want to fill the quota of having the actual in-show forms, or having most of the in-show used capsules, or in-show seen characters. And honestly, if you have to, just go the capsule toy or candy toy route to secure at least Empera and Dark Lugiel if you just want Atrocious. Or I should say Atrocious. I keep calling it Atrocious because I just like the DC character a lot from Green Lantern. I should say the Red Lantern Atrocious, but you know where I'm coming from. But Zegan, it's one of those things where it's an acquired taste if you really like the character and you like the kaiju or not, or the episodes it was in. So like I said, at least when you have 75% of this set, you know, that you want, I guess you should just go out and get this than going out and trying to search out, you know, just, you know, 50% of it and worried about possibly not completing the combo. I honestly do think that they could have switched this out for Galactatron to get King Galactatron, but since it was originally planned as just a stage show fusion and not an actual in-series fusion and thrown in at the last minute for like a filler quota, it makes sense why we got this kaiju, because it kind of played somewhat of a pivotal role even in a somewhat filler-esque episode. Nevertheless, though, like I said, getting this set late in the game, it's either because you just need to complete a collection, you have the need to have the form, or you can just pass it by. It doesn't really freaking matter. I mean, when it comes to me and Ultraman, I am sometimes very picky and choosy about what I want and what I need to have. And this is one of those cases where it kind of fit that area where it rides the gray line. So I do want to establish, like, you don't necessarily need it. Hell, you don't really necessarily need a lot of the stuff we buy or collect, but we do it anyways because we have an addiction. Nevertheless, if you actually liked my review and demo of the DX Ultra Capsules Belial Atrocious Set, or Atrocious Set, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't, as well as check me out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and at my website, HeroClub.com.